Hello. Today we're gonna take a look iH3 model. I'm not a professional and the builder for the FPV units, but I just try to make this time in a 3.5 or 3 and 4 inches. And today I would like to introduce iH3 frame and what and the components that I used for the building. And okay, so I would like to open up the top plate. Hold a second. Actually, approximately it took 1 hour or one and a half hour to finish this building. I think iH3 was very funny for me because normally people that make it a FPV frame with a dedicated style or X type. So this is the first time that I had to build H body for a 3 inch in my life. So I want to test this in the frame in the flight. So I was very interested in the building this type of in the build. So okay. First of all, I would like to introduce what the components that I use for this unit. First, and the easiest is a Tmotor F7 and FC is Tmotor and the F7 and the mini stack. So I bought them with the stack style, and the motor is a XING 2205 2300 kV, and the color is black as you can see. And then in the previous video, and I already let you know that the BLITZ M10 GPS is used for the GPS system, and then booster is VIFLY and Finder Mini. For the first time, I just was confused whether I have to use the GPS for the distance very in the small and the inchy unit for the FPV flight, because when the people think about the small inches of flights, and people do not in the flight them in the very long take from the home point. So so at the first time I thought I don't need the GPS for the small inches and for the especially for this the freestyle inch and the freestyle in the flight. But because you can the rate some and more and the weight for the 3 inches. So I think it's not good to have a 4 and the 3 inches to fly. They're very light and very powerful. But and now I changed my thought, and the people thinking still the 3 inches and it needs such in a GPS model to have some protection model with the GPS and the rescue model and the security system. So I think it's good for also good for the 3 or 4 and the small inches to the flight. So I also installed in the GPS iFlight M10 GPS system. Now, actually, this is 3 inches. People might think the 4S and battery system would be enough for this small and units, but I would like to make a small the monsters in my previous video, I also made 3-inch, 3-inch, not a 3.5, 3-inch in the monster model with the quarter mil frame and Tmotor. It is the 2203.5, 23 and 100 kV in the motors. Yeah, it was very funny and very powerful and very stylish flight that you can show that. So I think it's very nice. So I would like to try another motor. This is the 2205, a little bit higher than the 22. Look at this. Hold a second. This is the 2203.5, a little bit lower than this XING motor. And this and the kV is here 2850 in the kV. I'm not sure that how much this motor is powerful rather than this comparing with this Tmotor. To my best knowledge, from the specification of this Tmotor, it shows approximately 750 watt power, but in this shows approximately in the 460, 470 watt at 100% throttle with the 6 cell in the battery. So I'm not sure how much is powerful comparing this to the motor. So later, if I have the time or a chance to comparing these two motors, it'll be good time. Okay, so anyway, and the other part is not very specially I'd like to say for this building. And yeah, I put all the lines goes at the bottom, at the top of the bottom plate, and then the 4 and the 1, 2 and the 3, 4 and the 4 goes this way. You know, actually this is the easiest Tmotor F45A. So I just turned 180 degree to the opposite way. So this is capacitor. It is supposed to be here, but it turned in this way. And you know, when you look at this top of the plate, you can see that this hole is for this power plug and then anti-spark. But as you know well, I really prefer on the 6 cell, a little monster. So I did not use this power plug, and they put the 6 cell in the power line and plug, and in this way. That's the only difference from the original iH3 model. Definitely the motor is much powerful than the original version, and all three is the same, and the GPS and booster. That's all. So look at this is the ugly in the soldering works. Then the easiest when you look at it in this way, it's just a little bit slight in the lean and the forward, and then back word a little bit and the topper than the forward part, because I put all the lines in this way at the bottom of the under the disc in the easiest. So it is not very in the flat, but we can calibrate the FC, so it does not matter in the flight. So that's good. And I would like to say, I have to say that if you check out some of the footage and the people in the ready for the iH3 in the flight, you can see in the many yellows, even if there are they mentioned, yeah, there was a little bit windy day, but when I fly in the 3 inches, 4 inches, they do not show such big in the yellows in their flight. But when I check the I flight iH3 flight, I can see in the many yellows in their flight. So when I finished this build, and I also and I had first flight and to check how much yellow it will show, or and how much it it has a good flight. For the first time, I see and also the yellows in the first flight, but I removed them yellows perfectly. How do I solve it? Because I increase I in pitch in the PID setting. I increase a little bit in the I values, and rather than the original in the 3 or 4 inch in the quad. So maybe in the next video, maybe I can see some information about how I is in the set in the PID in the values. It'll be a great time for us. Okay, so today I just introduced to how I build with this and iH3 and the frame and with Tmotor Stack, XING Motor, and DJI 3 camera and GPS system, iFlight M10, then BLITZ Finder Mini Booster. Okay, that's all. Thank you. And the probe is Gemfan 35-25 industry. So, and I also ordered 35-20, but I enjoy and more in the peach type. So I maybe this all 35-25 props are gone. Later you can try in the training, but I'm not sure if I found more in the peaches in the 4 and the 3.5 and props. I order them. Thank you. So I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoy, and this in the footage can and might help you buy some as 3.5 or the other in the frames for the powerful leader. Enjoy. Thank you.